one question I get asked in the comment section is, what do I use to film these vlogs? The number two question, however, is what's the backstory? How did I start LaunchKit? So I figured that could be a good topic for today's video. Walking down to the studio now, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and then we'll get into it. All right, where should we begin this story? Well, LaunchKit is here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm sitting in our studio right now, but I guess to tell the story, we might as well figure out how the heck we got here. So I went to college at Grand Valley State University here in Grand Rapids. I actually double majored in marketing and general management. During my time at Grand Valley, I would say that I didn't do the traditional internship path, because I always enjoyed doing freelance logo design, websites, graphic design, photos, basically anything I could do to earn a few bucks to buy some beer on the weekend. I really enjoyed doing it though. I always gravitated towards doing the freelance work because I felt like I was making more of an impact on these small business owners' lives. What I was making really impacted their business, and I guess I felt fulfilled by that. I graduated in the spring of 2020, right when COVID began. Being a senior in college at that time, everybody's like hunting for jobs, everybody's trying to get offers lined up, and no one was hiring. So I kind of just kept doing my freelance thing. I had a few projects still rolling in, especially at that time because people wanted to update their website or shoot photos, around their COVID procedures. So at that time, it was still just me working on this. I was doing the websites and the graphics and shooting photos. I would work with my best friend Frankie he would shoot video basically, and then I would shoot the photos, and we'd put it together and it'd be a nice little package for our customers. So yeah, that was how we kind of got started. And I enjoyed doing it by myself for a while because it was like the ultimate flexibility. But then, there'd be days where multiple days would go by where I wouldn't see anybody, other than the occasional Zoom meeting with a customer. It definitely started to kind of feel a little lonely doing it by myself. I worked up an appetite telling that story, so we're going to get some lunch. Okay, where was I in the story?
Wow.
All right, so first up, number 001 was Mr. Michael Bova here. I didn't give him any heads up as to what this story is about. I'm telling the story of how I started LaunchKit. That's today's vlog.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Okay. All right, so anyways, number 001 was Mr. Michael Bova here. Michael is our lead designer at LaunchKit. I somehow convinced him that it was a good idea to leave his corporate job and come take a crack at this.
Oh, it's convincing I needed. That sounded pretty fun to me, so.
For probably like a few weeks or so, Michael and I were working out of my apartment downtown, and that inspired me to then start looking for studio space. So Michael, Frank, and I toured probably like 3 or 4 different spaces. Most of them were on like the interior of these big buildings downtown. I really didn't like how they felt tucked away. Like, I felt like you had no connection with the city. I really, wanted to be a part of the community. And one day I saw the 89 Ionia property pop up, and I instantly had to come check it out. And I really liked all these glass windows. I liked how there was a street front presence. So Michael, Frank, and I came and toured it. It was definitely unique. We're right here on Ionia Avenue, so we have our own front door right on the main strip. I like it because it's super easy for clients to come meet with us. It's easy to find us, it's easy to find parking. So we slowly started getting stuff moved in. It was quite the process because this was our first office space. So, I didn't have any office furniture. We moved in here in November of 2021. It probably took us maybe 2 months to get it fully operational. It's still a work in progress, but at least to the point, where our customers can come here for meetings, where the team comes here every day for work. And it really felt good. I could tell we were making steps in the right direction. You know, signing an office lease was a big step for the business. You know, with the office lease obviously comes a lot more overhead. So I really like the idea that we could all come together in this, you know, space to work together. I'm a big believer in the hybrid work model though. I believe that certain types of work are best done, you know, remote from home. And then I believe that a space like this is great for collaboration, bouncing ideas off. So when we first moved in, it was myself, Michael, and Frankie. It was the three of us here. And then I could quickly tell that it was time to start searching for our next team member. With the web design business growing, we had really cemented kind of the web membership model. The members were loving the concept of it. I could tell that we were getting ready to kind of ramp it up and have more and more members join. That's when we found Mr. Jack. So Jack is number 002. He is our lead developer, so he's in charge of all of our website projects. So then we had Jack here in the space, and yeah, so Jack's running all of our websites now. I'm a big believer in getting the right people in the right seats, so our latest addition to the team has been our new videographer, Mr. Austin Flynn. This is Austin. He's the man behind the scenes, editing all the vlogs, all the videos, everything. He's gonna be taking the lead on our commercial projects that we do for our customers. We do a lot of company overview material, project overview material, product videos, real estate videos. So Austin's gonna be taking the lead on that. We're super excited to have him.
Excited to be here.
All right, I think that pretty much sums it up. I had fun telling the story. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.